Terra Luna Classic is looking beautiful today, outperforming the overall cryptocurrency market, currently up 11%. What number we got here? 9,600 points for coin at the moment, and Terra Luna Classic looking very strong. Now, of course, this could be due to anticipation that the Federal Reserve here in the United States is going to keep interest rates unchanged. Of course, it could be the fact that people are anticipating the USTC repeg. Within the third quarter, of course, it could just be luck, guys. Nobody really knows why things are moving up right now. I'm gonna write off the last one and hope that it's one of the first two there, and we've got something substantial driving Terra Luna Classic higher. But we do have an update for the USTC repeg, I guess plan that is going on out there by Redline Drifter. We're gonna be going over that proposal. I say proposal, but it's not a proposal yet. Alright, we're gonna be going over that update, and then kind of seeing what that's gonna lead to for Terra Luna Classic, because yeah, we might have another spend proposal around the corner. Let's discuss it. Welcome to Lunc Update, your source for the latest news and insights on the Luna cryptocurrency. Stay up to date with our in-depth analysis, expert insights, and up-to-the-minute news. Subscribe now to stay ahead of the curve in the world of Luna. Guys, Terra Luna Classic performing phenomenally today. Back up and back up big. It is leading the rest of the market. Terra Luna Classic sitting on 11% gains. And unfortunately, we don't know the exact reason it's moving higher, because if we did well, maybe we could replicate that and make it go higher the next day, and the next day, and the next day. But nonetheless, we do have some very important information floating around out there right now that we need to go over, because we know that the Layer 1 development team, they are going to focus heavily on creating some sort of a repeg test scenario and testing different repeg ideas during the third quarter. That's the update from Lunc Burn Army that we have seen out there, and that's the kind of, I guess, roadmap for the third quarter when it comes to the Terra Luna Classic Layer 1 development team. Now we do have an update from Redline Drifter for the USTC repeg proposal, and it's absolutely paramount that we go over this so that we can stay up to date on what is happening in the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. So we're gonna read it, we'll talk about it a little bit, and move on from there. I'll begin by addressing where we are with centralized exchanges. To me, this is going to be the most important part. Please remember that while they may be moving at a slow pace, discussions are still ongoing. While not all exchanges have responded, we've had meaningful responses from most, but not all of the bigger exchanges. The proposal has passed its initial point of contact and been referred to the respective technical departments. For any bigger exchanges that have responded, we've had a response back from one of the tech departments so far. They responded that currently their infrastructure, specifically their matching engine algorithm, couldn't support the proposal and that it would require work on their end to make it compatible. Discussions are still ongoing, but I think we need to give them something more if we were to push them to carry on with the work required. Now, I understand that we are finally united behind a common goal, and that everyone is eager to get involved and push forward. But we must be conscious about or of how little resources we have and not dedicate them to something where there is no guarantee. I agree with that. We're going to see what we're going to dedicate them to in a second here. Now, as such, I propose that moving forward for the third quarter, we will have two teams, the Layer 1 team and a dedicated quant team. You know that quant team is going to get paid. Before I continue, it is important we differentiate between modeling and implementation testing on the Layer 1 testnet, firstly in terms of expertise required, and secondly in terms of cost. You wouldn't tell your plumber to fix your engine, and you'd likewise your Layer 1 development team. You wouldn't want them to perform quantitative analysis. The L1 team would significantly reduce their USTC repeg focus on my proposal for the third quarter until we get centralized exchange support. Actually, listen, I don't know if this is the best path forward or not, but I don't think it's something we should be focused on if the exchanges aren't going to be on board. The quantitative team has the skill and expertise needed to perform institutional-grade modeling, both quicker and more cost-effective. In a quicker and more cost-effective manner, they will create a modeling tool using Python and run all of the necessary simulations required to prove the concept one way or another and produce a comprehensive report on it. The tooling data and report will be shared publicly and open source for the Loom community to use in the future. Should the findings prove the concept successful, we will use this to try and convince the exchanges to make the necessary changes required to implement the divergence fee. Should this prove successful, the Layer 1 team's expertise would then be required much more extensively. As we begin to build out the outlined in the USTC RepEg proposal, I believe that we can get centralized exchanges over the line. We need to make something more substantial than just the proposal as it is. I think a comprehensive report produced by experienced quantitative analysts outlining exactly how much they stand to make should be enough. It not only proves the concept, but how serious we are about this. To conclude, I do think it's a good idea to invest some of our resources in improving the concept, so we are in a stronger position to negotiate with exchanges. But I would caution that we should invest all of our resources Q3 without prior centralized exchange approval. I agree, okay. I don't think that we should follow this path if these centralized exchanges aren't going to be on it, plain and simple. If one centralized exchange is not on board, this entire thing can't be done. And you have to remember, even if you can get these mathematical geniuses, which apparently exist in the Terra Luna Classic community, even if we can get these guys to work for Terra Luna Classic, and they're not just somebody sitting in their room right now, wishing to plug in some numbers into an AI model or something like that, if they're legitimate quantitative analysts, if they can actually prove that USTC can be repegged, and that this is going to affect the Terra Luna Classic blockchain in a very positive way, here's one thing that we have to remember, okay. Even if you prove that these centralized exchanges can make hundreds of millions of dollars, 50xing their investment in USTC, even if you prove that we can generate billions of dollars in value in USTC. For the Terra Luna Classic blockchain, we are doing so by manually manipulating the price of USTC higher. No matter which exchange we're talking about right now, the scrutiny that they are all under is all but going to prohibit them from doing so. Guys, they won't even keep cryptocurrencies that are being labeled as securities listed on their exchange. They won't even battle the SEC. The SEC calls it a security. I almost said something weird. Oh, Gensler. All right, we'll remove it for you. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mr. Gensler. We'll take it off the exchange. Guys, they are really being pressured right now, and this is not something that is going to be just as easy as Binance. Will you help us out? Even if Binance agrees, every single exchange needs to be on board where people are going to take their USTC off of Binance. Sell it on KuCoin, take it from KuCoin, bring it over to Binance. They're going to arbitrage every single minute of every single day. This is the latest report we've got. We know there's going to be spend proposals for this quant team, and we know well that they could get pretty expensive. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. And of course, that's all for today's update on Luna cryptocurrency. We hope you found our analysis and insights valuable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Luna and other exciting blockchain projects. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Lunc Update. We'll see you in the next one.